Is it on?
It's on. What do you think?
Are we on? Are you on? Are you with us?
Are you there?
Is it you?
But we're here. We're here. So where are we? Where are we?
We are in watery, marshy, close to Glastonbury. Not really sure what the name of the place is.
West Hay.
West Hay. We're in West Hay.
West Hay, where you're not allowed to park your car now
I was going to
because
say you're not allowed to make live videos, you rebel.
you're not allowed to make. You know what? They've put a car park here at West Hay, and I'm sure there's thousands of people protesting because now, if you want to come and have a walk at West Hay, you have to pay. I mean, how's that a good thing when people are, you know, like people can't go and have a walk anymore because they have to pay £3 every time. So if you want to have a walk 5 times a week,
My goodness.
and you're on a pension or whatever, you know,
You can't eat.
you can't eat. So you have to choose between walking because they say they need the money for, you know, putting in the infrastructure here in in God's garden. But you know, they're paying to have recognition, license plate recognition cameras. Can you imagine?
Yes.
I mean, how much does it cost to run those?
It's probably cost a fortune.
I mean, why not just let people walk and have, you know, like God intended? It's like, that's my one little rant, but being a rebel, I'm not going to do that. So anyway, we're here.
We parked on the roadside.
We parked somewhere. And Swan Soiree, what did we see when we...
Oh, it's lovely. There's just a really, because the fields are quite flooded, aren't they? So every field looks like its own little marshland territory. And as we drove through to where we were stopping the car, there was, what, maybe 20 or 30 swans in a big field, all sort of sitting in their own little place. And it was the Swan Soiree, the swan gathering in the afternoon sun.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful being out here, and I feel like the season's finally changing. We've had the dark of the winter, and that's been bloody awful to get through. You know, it's been quite an ordeal getting through winter time. I mean, how about you?
Well, it's easy to hibernate, isn't it? But hibernating doesn't stop the ordeal being an ordeal. It usually just like extends it.
Yeah, so I do feel like the energy's lifting now.
Yeah.
And
the daffodils.
Oh yeah, daffodils. There's loads of daffodils out here now, just self-seeded, which was a bit of a mystery because no one's planted them. But we've got garden daffs everywhere. Oh my God, I love the daffodils. So anyway, why are we doing this video? Why are we doing it? We just want to
say hello to the Swan Soiree and to you.
Yes, to you.
We want you to join us tomorrow.
Because we've got a show tomorrow. So we're doing this show, Elders' Wisdom, and it's not Elders' Wisdom in uncertain times. The times are still uncertain, that's for sure, but it's re-emergence. So here we are in 2024, and we're climbing out of the hellhole. Long enough. We're climbing out of the hellhole. Things are intensifying. There's more incredible, more of a shitstorm going on than ever.
Yeah.
So
how do we do our climbing, and how do we find the courage and the motivation and the inspiration to keep moving forward on our own path?
Yeah, so that's why it's re-emergence. It's like the shit show was so bad that for a while we had to take a break because, you know, even people that are kind of like you might consider as
the staunchest warriors still need a cup of tea.
We still need a cup of tea, and it's like things have been tough, really, really tough, and I've been kind of on my knees a few times, but you know, I try to be a warrior. I'm doing the best I can, and we're climbing out of this hole, and we want to lead the way as much as possible. And how can we do that in a way that's really supportive and helpful? And what's the format? What's Elders' Wisdom Re-emergence really about? What's it about? What are we doing anyway? Why do we want to do this?
Well, it's nice to know that the next step I think I should take is going to benefit me, and if it benefited me in isolation, that would be dividing me from a community that I want to feel more connected to. So how can I take a next step that takes me closer to connection and the collective or the community support without losing myself in all of this, without losing the sense of what all of my needs are to fit into a community that supports my needs, rather than sacrifice my needs to fit into the community.
Yeah, so how can we be authentic and real, and like as you get to, you know, you do a lot of healing work in your life, you go through all sorts of transitions, and then it's like, do you have it sussed when you're 72? No, there's a whole nother layer, you know. There's a whole nother layer to go through, and it's like, okay, it feels a bit like I've used up quite a bit of my life, but how can I really grasp the nettle at this point? How can I really move forward? How can I really kind of manifest what I came here to do?
It's like walking in your own truth, isn't it?
Yeah, walking in your own truth, because there's all sorts of things, and we're living in we're living in a world of illusion and lies, aren't we?
Yeah, destabilised. I mean, they've created an illusion of stability and then rocked it. It was never real, it was always an illusion.
Yeah.
So I think, just recognising that
Yeah, so
lack of stability is actually space for sovereignty, space for standing in your own self-power and not being led by the nose or the carrot to do things for others, but to actually really live deeply for yourself in a soulful way that helps create and support community and collective, and all the social needs that we have as mammals are supported as well.
Yeah, so trying to forge, the balance between forging a path, living one's truth, being authentic, and creating something that's really, really helpful to the community, to the world at large, because I'd like this shit show to stop, quite honestly. I'd like to see the world thrive, and we could have an incredible world, and we are. The earth is incredible.
Yeah.
The earth is beautiful. And there's
We've got daffodils growing around here.
Yeah, and swans soar.
Nature's amazing, genius.
Absolutely, and it's just beautiful, and it's time for us just to really flourish, for humans to flourish. Humans are amazing beings of light, and I don't buy into all this rubbish, claptrap nonsense about humans devastating the planet. Sure, we've been a bit thoughtless and created pollution and that, but a lot of that's been led by the corporations and that, and if anybody needs to fucking fuck off, it's oh sorry, zip. It's all
Hello, darling.
it's all these corporations. It's like, let's get back to
Even the birds are laughing with you.
let's get back to community and sharing, and one small town, and come into the community gardens, the healing gardens, or whatever's local to you, and building those community connections like it was back a few years when I was a lass, and that's what humans are about, is we're tribal. We don't need corporations, and I claim sovereignty for my own body.
Me too.
Yeah.
I claim the sovereignty of my body, and I have a desire and a need to live in communities where each of us is allowed to do that.
Yeah, and I don't want anybody to tell me what to do or how to be healthy, or that I've got to have poisons jabbed into my body. I mean, what a preposterous idea! It's like, it's insane.
Yes.
It's absolutely insane.
You want to be able to live in a way where we do our own insanities, not others.
Absolutely, it's like, be insane when it makes you
Do it your
happy,
way.
but not
Sovereign sanity. Sovereign insanity.
Yeah, I support sovereign insanity. Okay, so
sovereign insanity, the swan soiree.
Yeah, sovereign insanity. So, it's no good asking you. You don't know anything.
No,
you
I
can't
do.
see anything. So one of these little things at the bottom is like switches the camera, because I thought, well, it'd be nice to see how pretty it is. But
it's usually the one that's got two arrows.
I can't see anything.
How can you not?
Let me just try. No, that wasn't it. Okay, let me try this one. Oh, yay! Okay, I did it.
There's our view.
Okay, this is our view. You see how beautiful it is. You can't see any of these swans that we're talking about.
Swan soiree.
The swan soiree. It's a beautiful watery environment. The sun is just up there. We were just commenting on the beauty of the chemtrails, which are now dispersing and making a nice misty background.
And the moon's really lovely. Big,
Oh, the moon's on the other side, so
big half a moon.
I'd have to turn the camera.
Delicious in the sky.
Yeah, I'd have to turn the camera all the way around to see the moon. So yeah, turning back now. So that's us. So we're here, and we're enjoying this afternoon walk, and then we're going to go back to prep our Elders Wisdom Re-emergence show. We've had a lot of shit with Restream, messing up the sound quality, but we're on top of that. We're going to deal with it, and we're going to deliver to you something that I hope will uplift your life and support you And
if you know a bit about what that might be, give us a clue. Send us a message.
yeah,
So we can share in the Elders Wisdom episodes what
Yeah.
we know other people are interested in as well. And not just stick to what we're interested in.
yeah, because we want to know about you.
Yeah.
You,
Communities.
you. Speak up. We want to hear your voice. Okay? We're listening.
We're listening.
We're listening. We want to hear your voice. So do jump aboard tomorrow at 6 o'clock on my Facebook page, Juliet Yelverton. Also, possibly on my YouTube channel, Juliet Yelverton, and Marion Bevington, and we're both going to be there. Goddess.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, remember. Okay. 6 o'clock.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. I don't know how to turn this off.
There'll be a button somewhere.
So I
No
can't
idea.
see the buttons.
I can't see anything.
Okay. All right. Lots of love.
Mwah.
Be well. Be well. Be well. Be well. And enjoy the rest of the day. Okay. Bye.